Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart. I am a first year second grade teacher in South Carolina, and this is going to be a few days in my life. Alright, so it is currently 7:11. How nifty. It is December 6th, so pretty far forward from when the last time I talked to you guys was. I'm gonna kind of catch up with you guys at some point about what all has been going on. We've had a rough go at it, Jeremiah and I, for the last little bit, so I'll try to catch you guys up at some point today. But anyways, I'm at school. Obviously, I just finished getting morning work on the kids' desk for this week. It is Monday, of course, so we are starting a new week. We're gonna do good. It's gonna be a good week. Anyways, I got everything pulled up. I'm looking at my board. I've got all of that stuff pulled up. I've got lunch count done, morning works on the kids' desk. Everything looks good. So I have a stack of stuff that we are supposed to do today. This is all for today. So I'm about to kind of go through that and remind myself. We're making a craft. That's why there's so much. We are doing a how to catch Santa writing this week to hang in our hallways. So most of that goes with that's just pieces they have to cut out. So I think today we're going to focus on cutting it out and getting it all glued together. And then throughout the week, we'll actually work on the writing together. But anyways, that is the plan for this week. It should not be too bad. In math, we are working on three-digit addition and subtraction. We are going to finish up addition this week and move into subtraction towards the end of the week, so that's exciting. In writing, like I said, we are doing that how to catch Santa writing, and we also are technically, like, to be with our curriculum and stuff, we are working on nonfiction writing, so we'll continue to work on that. For phonics this week, we are working on words that end in GE, so like cage, CAGE or whatever, huge, edge, that kind of stuff. And then our spelling words this week match that. And then for social studies this week, we are doing something pretty cool. We are doing cultural contributions. I'm trying to find the book I'm going to use today. So today we are going to talk from China. So we're going to look through this book, read some of it, called Look What Came from China. And then they have a little organizer where we will figure out things that the kids might necessarily not know that came from other places. So obviously they are littles. They think that everything came from right here around them. So we are just trying to broaden that thought and teach them that there is things that we use daily that came from other countries or other cultures. So that should be interesting. We're going to do a different place every day of the week. So today we are doing China, and then we'll just kind of rotate throughout the second grade. We all are just sharing the same books. So that is kind of the plan for this week, or for today. So yeah, should be interesting. We have map testing later this week. We have guidance this week. We have a lot happening this week. I have a post conference this afternoon. So yeah, we have a hot mess express. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I'll try to catch you guys up at some point later in the day, probably at planning, and we're gonna have a great day. So let's go do it. Hey guys, so it is now my planning time. It's actually a little bit after my start of my planning time, because I had a post conference for an observation that I had last week. That went really well. She said that I did pretty good, and that she was kind of shocked to see that I was a first year teacher. Like, had she not known me already, she would just guess that I had been here for several years. But so that was really good. That made me feel like I'm doing the right thing, at least, or at least some confirmation for what I did last week. So anyways, this week we started our Santa writing. Those are starting to turn out cute. We got it all cut and kind of glued together today. So we did that, and then we did our Look What Came from China book thing today. So we kind of just taking it slow, but we've gotten a lot done. When we come back from activity, which is where they're at now, we will have lunch and then recess. And then this afternoon, we've got math. We are moving into, or we're still doing three-digit addition, I think. Let's see. Yes. So we are going to do today actually them being able to just stack the numbers. Last week we did it with base 10 blocks. So we built the numbers one day, and then the next day we actually drew the base 10 blocks instead of actually building them. And they showed how to like bundle things together to regroup and all that kind of stuff. So today we're going to try it with just stacking, not necessarily drawing the picture, unless they just feel like they need to. So that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully that will go okay. And then tomorrow, I think we're doing the same thing, and then we move on to subtraction Wednesday, I believe. But that is kind of what we've got going on there. Really quickly, I had some of my students that were out last week catch up on some assessments that we did on throughout the week last week, and especially on Friday. So I'm going to grade the rest of those. I've only got 3 left to do. I said 3 with 2 fingers. 3 left to do. So I'm going to grade the rest of those and go ahead and get those in the grade book so I can get those off my desk and done before the end of the day, because I've got to run out of here right at the end of the day today. But anyways, before I do that, I want to kind of chat for a second about what has just kind of been going on, because you guys have not seen from me a lot, especially this school year. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that this school year's been rough. It has been a rough first year, not necessarily just because of teaching, but I've just had a lot going on in my personal life this year. Right at the start of the school year, my grandfather passed away, and the dog that I'd had for years passed away. So that just kind of started it off a little rocky. We got COVID right at the beginning of the school year, so that was rough. I was out for a week and a half, 2 weeks with that. We got new dogs, so that's been interesting. But here recently, kind of what has happened, we do not have internet at our house anymore. We were working off of just a hotspot. They don't offer like actual Wi-Fi where we live, or at least not currently. They are working on it, but they don't offer it right now. So we were working off of just a hotspot, and it got to the point to where we were paying like $200-300 a month in overage fees, because we only got a certain amount of gigabytes. And with everything I was doing for YouTube and for work and everything just in general, we were going way over that. So we decided to cut that off, and it has been so nice not to have that. We still have hotspots with our phone, like we pay for the additional hotspot, so we can still watch like Netflix and stuff like that in the evenings. But it has been nice to kind of be forced to leave work at work and not have this capability of doing things on the internet at home that much. But because of that, YouTube obviously took a hit, because I need the internet to do that. So you guys have not seen a lot from me because of that. I've been having to plan out my videos to where I can get them uploaded while I'm here at school. And that's just been very hard for me. I have not been able to get on a routine. Hoping going forward, especially after we come back from winter break, that I will be able to kind of get a hold of that and get better at that. But for right now, we're just struggling to make it through. But we also had another accident happen almost 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks this week. Our puppy, Oscar, got hit by a car one evening. It was a Wednesday evening. He was out by himself. Well, he was out with Stella, our other puppy, while Jeremiah fed our big dog, Tank, because he would only eat if you sat on the floor with him. I just scratched my face, and now you can see the marks. And so they were outside. He got hit by a car. Short story, he's fine. He's walking again. He had to have hip and pelvis surgery as well as back surgery. So he had to have 2 different surgeries where they did a bunch of stuff to him. And overall, it cost us around $12,000 to do those. So that has just been a big stress on us right now. Once he came home, he had very strict ways we had to take care of him. He was getting medicine around the clock. We weren't sleeping at night because he had to constantly be up. We had to carry him to do everything. For a little while, he couldn't actually go outside to use the bathroom. He couldn't get up. He just would use the bathroom, and then we would have to pick him up and clean him and clean what he had been laying on and everything. So it was just a lot at first. He's finally back now to where he can walk. He's going up and down the steps by himself now. He's gotten a lot more playful. You know, he can move around the house by himself now. So he's doing a lot better. So that, thankfully, because I don't know how much more I could have taken of that. But all of that together has kind of been putting us in the situation where I have not been able to focus a lot on YouTube or on Instagram or anything, and just kind of trying to make it through life right now. That's how I feel. But hopefully going forward, I'll be able to get back on some type of schedule. I've been sucky at it all year, so I can't make any promises, and I don't want to make any promises because I just feel like I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do my best. So that's all I can do. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, get these graded and put in the grade book. And it's probably going to be about time to go pick up my kids at that point. So I might chat with you again, or I might chat with you at the end of the day. We shall see. Alright guys, so I am home now. Obviously we had Oski's little checkup this afternoon and he is doing great. They were very happy with how he is like healing or whatever, so that was good. I'm cooking dinner right now. We've got hamburger steaks and then I have some fries in the air fryer. So that is kind of what we are doing right now. I just finished putting some Christmas gifts away that I went and got this afternoon and some wrapping paper and stuff, so at some point I need to get that wrapped and under the tree. But yeah, so pretty chill night. We don't really have anything else to do other than just dinner and clean up and get ready for tomorrow. So I think I will probably end up sitting on the couch and watching some TV or hanging out for a little bit in just a little bit, or in just a little while. So I will bring you guys along for that if that's what we end up doing. But for now I'm going to finish up dinner and grow because I'm starving. Hey guys, so it is now Tuesday. It is Tuesday morning around 10:15. I just took my kids to library. We had a hectic morning. It was just crazy. So Oscar did not sleep very well last night. He was up and down. He had an upset tummy, so we were up and down all night with him. So I was just struggling this morning. I got up really late, had to run. That's why I did not catch up with you guys this morning. But anyways, here we are. Right now, I just got back in my room. I have a couple things that I want to get done. Nothing that I have to though, so I figured I would take some time to chat with you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and just go over my build centers right now because I keep saying I'm going to do a video on them and I have not yet. And I know that you guys are probably interested in hearing it because that's what I keep hearing you guys say. So I'm going to quickly take a moment and kind of go over what I do for math centers. I'm going to show you guys what I have on the board while the kids are doing it, kind of the whole shebang. I will have what I use linked in the description box because the build centers I use are on TPT. I'll try to pull those up right now so I can show them to you on there, just so you kind of know what you're expecting. Now, they are an item that you have to purchase. I fully think they are worth it. One of my teammates, I'm trying to pull it up while I'm talking to you. One of my teammates actually used this when she taught kindergarten, and she said she loved it down there too. So she was going to try it this year in 2nd grade. And so I was like, okay, cool. You know, we'll try it. It's going to go good, whatever. I was just looking for something to fill that time, honestly. And I have ended up loving it. So it's definitely worth the purchase to me. I'm trying to find it. I purchased it a while back, so it's way back here somewhere. Here we go. All right, so I purchased, it's called Build Math Centers for 2nd grade for the whole year bundle. I think you can purchase them month by month. So if you wanted to just try it out for a month, you can purchase just that month. But basically they're centered around whatever the theme is for that month. So like right now it's all holiday stuff. In November it was Thanksgiving, October it was Halloween, for January it's winter, and then Valentine's Day. It's just kind of centered around whatever that theme of that month is. But I'll turn you guys around in just a second and show you. Right now it is on sale. It looks like it's $40 right now. I think that's what I paid for it as well. I think it's typically like 70 something, but right now it's on sale. So if you wanted to pick it up, now would be a good time to get the whole year bundle. But you get a whole package for each year. And I'm going to show you, like I said, what I've got. But just to kind of overview what it looks like, you have 5 stations, BUILD. Each one stands for a different thing. I can't remember, but basically one of them might be task cards, one of them's like an independent packet, one of them is something they do in their notebook, one of them may be like some kind of like hands-on activity or like a craftivity. It just depends. Every week it changes, so it's constantly something different, which is awesome for my students. They love change. They get very bored when things become stagnant, so they really enjoy the centers because it's constantly changing. And I'm going to kind of talk you through what I do as far as how I set my day up with them in just a minute. But first I'm going to flip you guys around and show you what it looks like on TPT, and then I'm going to show you kind of what inside the bundle looks like. I'm not going to show you everything, of course, because I don't want anybody to go and try to recreate what she has done, because it's literally a masterpiece, and I know it took her hours to do this. The cellar is where the magic happens teaching, so if you're kind of wanting to look at that, then there you go. But I'm gonna flip you around and show you what it looks like online so that you'll know what to look for. All right, so this is it online. I'm trying not to show you my tabs at the top because I have some school specific things pulled up, but this is it. It's Build Math Centers for the whole year. There is 2nd grade There is some for each center. I know the screen looks wonky because of what it is. There is K through 2. So I think she does have kindergarten first and second. I don't know if she went higher than that, but this is kind of just lists out everything you get. She does have it paired with the Common Core Standard, so you can kind of see what you're covering. But overall, it is awesome. So that's kind of what it looks like when you pull it up online. Like I said, I will have it linked in the description box for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like in my classroom. Okay, so this is how I store my build centers. This is obviously October. I just keep them in a binder for the whole thing. Basically, what you get on the inside for each round, it tells you what it is, what you're going to get for that round, and then the standard. I store all of mine in these things. Basically, each week you just get you get a full center pack or a full round, I think is what she calls them. Yeah, like this is round 1. So this would be week 1 of October. There'll be round 2 and round 3 as well for each week of October. And you get 5 centers per week. So I'm going to pull up on my screen really quickly what I have this look like. Okay, so this is what is on the screen while the students are working. As you can see, each group stays at the same rotation. I used to have them change, but I recently decided to have them stay at 1 each day. So group 1, for instance, will go to B, and they will stay there for all of Monday. And then on Tuesday, they'll go to U. On Wednesday, they'll go to I. Thursday is L. Friday will be D. So they go through the whole thing. I give them 40 minutes in the afternoon. We used to have it split into 20-minute rotations. That's why I have the timer down there still. I just haven't deleted it. But that's kind of how we set that up. So they will go to B for 40 minutes in the afternoon, and they have that entire 40 minutes to get all of B's work done. Now this week, I keep them in these little baskets. So this is B for this week. It's just little task cards. So they have 40 minutes to finish those task cards. And then whenever they finish, they get early choice pick or early finisher pick. So they can go on our computers over there or our iPads and do Dreambox math, iExcel math. They can work on some things at their desk. They can finish other centers if they haven't finished. So say they went to B on Monday and then today they're on U, but they didn't finish B. If they finish U early today, then they'll go back and finish B from yesterday, if that kind of makes sense. So that's how I do that. I store them all over here. So I'll walk you over here and show you what that looks like. They used to have cute little letters on the front, but they've obviously gotten pulled off. But I just have B-U-I-L-D, so they know if they are going to the I basket, they go grab the paper they need, and they take it on back to their desk. I is always independent, so they do that at their desk. D, they glue in their math notebooks, so they do that at their desk. And I always keep clipboards right here just so they have what they need. So that's kind of how it's set up in my classroom. All right, so I know that was a really quick rundown of what that looks like in my classroom, but it really is pretty simple, honestly. It is a lot of prep at first at the beginning of the month. I print a whole month at a time, so next week I'm going to print all of January's before we go on winter break, and I'll have them all printed and ready to go so that each week all I have to do is make copies, and then we're ready to go for the week. That's kind of how I like to do it. Like I said, I keep them in these binders so that I have one for every month. And then when we finish a week, I just put everything back in and grab the next week out. So it's super simple once you actually do the forefront of getting it all set up and printed and laminated. I like to laminate all the task cards and stuff. Obviously, you don't have to. I just really don't want to have to print it all again next year. So I like to laminate it so that I can keep it for, you know, an extended amount of time. But that's kind of, you know, whatever you want to do. So that's kind of what it looks like in my classroom. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, because I feel like that was a very quick overview of it. I know there's stuff I probably missed that I could say, but it really is simple. When you buy the pack, if you buy the whole bundle, she does give you a kind of like rundown on what her day looks like and how she uses it in her classroom, or how she would, I guess. I don't know if she's actually a teacher or not, but how she would use it in her classroom. So you kind of can follow that if you're not exactly sure where to start, or you can kind of tweak it and make it your own. Really is open to what you need. You get 5 centers. If you don't want to use all 5 for the week, you don't have to, or if you want to add things to it, you can. It's kind of what, you know, what you would like, but it's definitely an awesome resource, especially me being a first-year teacher and not really having a ton of resources built up already. being able to pick an entire year up for $40 for math centers the entire year, everything's covered, that was just a steal for me. So, and it's made my life so much easier because now I don't have to plan out what the kids are going to be doing. All I have to plan for math centers is what they're going to do when they come to my table, which is usually pretty simple. That's usually based off whatever we did in our lesson that day. So I like it. It works for me, but you have to try it out and see if it works for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, it will be linked in the description box. And yeah. So now what I'm going to do is put this October binder back away. Probably going to go ahead and pull January out. That way I can, or pull it up on my computer. That way I can go ahead and get it ready. I'm going to go ahead and pull next week's math center so I can get those in my little filing cart back here in the to copy folder or in bin or drawer or whatever. So that when I make copies this week, it's all in there. And then I'm probably going to just chill for the next like couple minutes until I go pick my kids up. So that's the plan. When they come back, we are going to finish working on our animal writing. We are currently publishing using, what's it called? Let me find the box. I can't remember what it's called. Got this box in the mail with it. Student Treasures Publishing. I don't know if you've ever heard of them before, but basically, if you go through them, they send you this nice little box of stuff, and the kids can write their own book. So this is the example they sent us in the box. This is just like a example book or whatever. But this one is called Amazing Animals of the World. We are writing ours about animals as well. So each kid in my class picked a different animal, more of like a, I don't want to say exotic, but they couldn't pick like everyday pets. I didn't let them pick like dog or cat or something like that. They had to pick animals that aren't necessarily ones they would see every day. And they researched, they learned a lot about them, and now they are turning that into a little writing. And inside, they will each get a page to do their writing, and then they'll get like a 2-page spread so they can do their writing, and they'll draw a picture over here. So that's kind of what we've been working on for a while. When I was their age, I did my own book like this. We did ours as a, if I were an animal, so if I was a manatee is what I did, or if I was a polar bear or whatever, and we kind of said what the day would look like for us. But they send you everything you need from studenttreasures.com. Up till this point, it's been free. They send you the kit and everything you need for free. There's a bunch of little like spiders running out of this box. That's joyful. But anyways, they send you everything you need for free, and then all you have to do is pay for copies of the book. Like if your parents want to order copies of the book once it's done, they would have to pay for that. I think as a teacher, you get 1 free copy for your class. So I personally won't have to pay anything for this, but I think I am going to try to do a donor's choose or something so that all of my parents can get a book if they would like to. So anyways, that's what we've been working on in writing, and that's kind of taken up a lot of our time. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But when they come back from library, we're only going to have about 25-ish minutes left before we go to activity. So I'm going to let them continue to work on those, and then we will go to activity. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'll catch up with you guys at some other point during the day. Alright guys, so we had a change of plans when I got home because Mr. Oscar had a accident, to say the least, in his crate, and it took me about an hour to get all of it cleaned up and then vacuum everything and just kind of get the house and his area tidy. So that was a mess. By the time I finished that though, Jeremiah was home and he was hungry, so we went ahead and ate. As you guys saw, now we just have the Elf playing, or Elf the movie or whatever playing on the TV, and all of the Christmas lights are on. Jeremiah's going to go dump some food out, and we're going to do the dishes. So I'll take you guys along for whatever happens next. Alright guys, so it is a little bit later now. It's right around 6. I thought I would open this package with you that came today. I think it's a Christmas gift for one of the kids. But I just thought it would be fun to share what we got them. I'm going to show you the other stuff we got them yesterday from Target. So let's do it. I'm going to try to open it up while I have you guys on the tripod. So, sorry for the angle. I think it's magnet seals. Yes, I'm excited about these. I think I'm more excited than like the kid will be. These are for Lane. my sister's little boy. I'm very excited for them though. They are not, they're heavy. I did not get the Magnetile brand ones because they're too expensive. But this is the BCP brand, I guess, Best Choice Products. But anyways, this is what they look like. They're just like little magnet blocks. If you didn't already know, they're pretty fun. He likes to build stuff. He's into like Legos and things of that nature. Sorry, I'm trying to lay that down. So I feel like he'll kind of like that. I'm gonna show you the other stuff we got as well. I wonder if I can turn you over here. The rest of it's over there. So we got, I picked up this Barbie thing. One of our nieces really likes Barbie, so we got the Barbie stuff. We got some PJ Masks stuff and then this game. And then I also picked up these 3 rolls of wrapping paper. I really like these. I think they look cute together. Probably should put this one in the middle, but anyways, that's what I got. So I'm gonna move the Magnetiles to over there with that stuff, clean up my desk, and then we're gonna see what happens next. Hey guys, welcome to a new day. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, it's Wednesday. It is actually around 11:20 right now. It's during my planning time. My kids are at PE. I just thought I would hop on because I did not say hello this morning because we had another crazy morning. And then we had map testing right, like as soon as we got here, we went straight into testing. So it's been a pretty quiet morning, being that we had testing, and you know, that took us like an hour and a half-ish to do. So we kind of just got back and worked on some writing, and then we had to go to activity. So we have not had a lot of time to get anything done today. But anyways, I feel very productive. I have, since I dropped my kids off, went up to the front office and turned some things in and got some things on my box and dealt with those. I have put folders on their desk today that need to go home. They're all stuffed and ready to go. I've tidied up. I brought lunch in already. I went and printed all of my January stuff for my build station. So I just need to put that in the binder I have for it. So yeah, I feel very productive right now. Anyways, I'm about to go clean out our turn-in bin. There's quite a few things in it that I need to just get sorted and put away, and decide what I need to do with those. And then I'm probably going to start working on next week's stuff. I already have the plans done for next week. I just need to start pulling stuff to make copies and, you know, get all that kind of stuff done. We are supposed to have planning today with my team right now, but we are missing a team member. He is talking somewhere in the building to somebody. But whenever he comes back, we're probably gonna have planning. So I'm gonna hop off here, get the turn-in bin cleaned out, and then kind of see what happens after that. Alright guys, so it's now the end of the day. It is 2:40. I technically can leave at 2:45, so I really could leave whenever. But I'm going to hang out for a little bit. I have some things I want to get done. I just kind of finished tidying up everything since the kids are left. That's usually the first thing I like to do, just because 9 times out of 10, there's stuff everywhere. Even though I have them clean at the end of the day, they don't do it the way I would do it necessarily. But I try not to harp on it because they clean as to what they would consider cleaning. And then I just go back and put things a little neater and a little straighter. But anyways, I thought I would show you what we did today. We are writing a how-to book, like a how to catch Santa book. So we used this thing that one of my teammates had from a long time ago, and they turned out so cute. They are writing how to catch Santa. So they just wrote it on these little flaps. Like first they would, then they would do this and yada, yada, yada. But they turned out super cute. So I have a whole stack of them here, of our little Santa Claus. So I'm going to go hang them. I'm watching my door because I feel like somebody's about to come in. I heard somebody come down the hallway talking, and it sounded like they said my name. Anyways, I'm about to hang those in the hallway to get them off of my desk, and then I need to sharpen pencils because our dull bin is incredibly full, and there's none in the sharp bin at this point. That usually happens around midweek, so I need to do that. I need to clean up our library and put books back. I'm trying to think what else I need to do. I have books up front I need to put back. I just have some like tidying stuff that I need to get done. I have some supplies to put away that were donated to us. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to get to work on that. I'm going to wait until I finish vacuuming the hallway to go put these up in the hallway because I don't want to be in their way. So I'm going to do the other stuff first, then put these up, and then I'll probably check back in with you guys. I might end up hanging out to get some copies and stuff made, or I might just dip out and go home because that's kind of what I feel like doing. So we shall see what happens, but for now I'm going to tidy up and get all that stuff done, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so I just finished putting away some bags that we got donated to us that had supplies. So I wanted to just kind of share how I keep everything. So in this little bin, I have all of our glue and erasers, obviously pencils, crayons. These were all donated to us. These will go under the sink down there. Composition notebooks I just stacked here. Some folders I put up here. Little erasers. Some spiral notebooks. I'm going to give these to a team teacher. We're going to switch. She likes these and I prefer composition, so she's going to get these and give me her composition. There's a bunch of rulers, markers, sorry you can't see, markers, and some scissors. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this stuff because I don't have like a box for it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff that I do have a spot for put away and then kind of figure out what I'm going to do from there. Come on, Oski. Let's go in, Bug. Let's go, Bubba. All right, guys, I'm home now, about to get started on some things I want to get done. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. But first, I wanted to just show you, I turned on all of our Christmas lights. This one is not working. I don't know what happened. But we have some little houses over there, a Christmas tree, some houses right here, and then a little thing that my grandparents made over here with our nativity scene. So I turned all that on to make it nice and Christmassy in here. Waiting on Jeremiah to get home, I started some potatoes for dinner, and I'm about to go in the office and get some work done. So I'm going to go show you guys what I want to do this afternoon. All right, guys, so very quickly, I'm going to kind of show you what I was talking about. I've already gotten a couple things on this done. This one I did yesterday, and this one I just did before I hopped back on with you guys. But this cute little pad, it's a Post-it note pad, came from Erin Condren. It came with a Black Friday order. It was like a free gift or whatever for Erin Condren Insiders. So if you've not signed up for Erin Condren Insiders, definitely make sure you do that because you get cute little gifts like this all the time. It came with this little notepad as well. So this one just has like a checklist. I am going to be showing all these in a video. I just have to refilm it because for whatever reason, it will not, it doesn't want to edit the way it should, but I have to add a few things to this, but right now this is kind of my to-do list. The only thing I have left to do is do a giveaway post, which I'm about to talk about. But first I wanted to show you guys these. These were the first thing I had, which was, I totally pointed to the wrong thing. Post these petites for sale. I've had these petite planners for a while, for like a year and a half maybe, or maybe just a year. I don't remember. But I have not used a single one of them. And they are not like date specific, so I'm going to try to get rid of them. So if you're interested, then definitely comment below. I'm just going to like sell them on Venmo or whatever, or get like Venmo through it or whatever. But this one is a self-care planner or journal. This was a gratitude journal, a goal setting journal, and then a weekly intentions and goals. And I'm just selling it in the little folio thing that I got it in. It was given to me as a gift from Jeremiah, my husband. I think it was last Christmas, but I ended up not using them the way I thought. I cannot get this thing closed with one hand. I ended up not using them the way I thought I would, so that's why I'm just trying to kind of get rid of them because I don't want to start the new year with a bunch of stuff on my desk that I don't use. Just trying to kind of clean out things. So if you're interested in these, definitely comment below and I can hook you up with them. I'm selling them. I think I'm going to do probably like $55, and that will include shipping and everything. That's what I posted them for on Facebook and one of the marketplace like Erin Condren things. Ignore the kayak that's just hanging out outside. It's in the wrong spot right now, but that is that. I'm going to flip you guys around and talk to you about this giveaway planner I have sitting over here. So let me flip you guys around really quick. Okay, so like I was saying, we are going to be doing a giveaway, which is super exciting. I love doing giveaways. I am giving away another Erin Condren life planner. I did this around the same time last year. I'm hoping to have the giveaway done very quickly. I'm going to leave it up for just a few days because I do want to get it sent out so that whoever gets it will be able to enjoy it from the get-go. So I'm going to quickly just kind of show you what it is. Like I said, it is a life planner. I did not customize it with anything. I just picked out this really pretty butterfly cover. Love this cover. But it is a horizontal layout. With it, you will get the normal welcome kit thing that would come with it, as well as a perpetual planner in the back, which if you don't know what that is, that looks like this. It's just a little tiny perpetual calendar. Just has the dates listed in this kind of form, so they just go down the side for all the months. But it's a normal Erin Condren life planner, is a 7x9 in size, and you'll get, of course, the little ruler with it. Oscar is whining for some unknown reason. But anyways, Oscar, can mommy film, please? Can mommy film? Is that okay? Okay. Anyways, I'm doing a giveaway with that. I'm going to post it over on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me over there. It will be going up today. So by the time you guys are seeing this, it will already have been up, but I just want to kind of throw it out there in this video because it will be there. You can go check it out. So I'm going to put it up today. Today is Wednesday, December 8th. I'm going to put it on my Instagram, and I'm going to close it out next Wednesday. Can't remember what date that is. Next Wednesday, the 15th. So I'm going to run it for a week since today is Wednesday. And then I will announce a winner on either Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, just depending on what we have going on. And then I'll get it shipped out as soon as possible after that, whenever I hear back from the winner and get the address and everything. So all of it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited for it. In order to enter the giveaway, you're going to have to be following me over on Instagram, which that will be one of the things. And obviously Instagram is where you're going to find it. I'm going to ask you to follow me on Instagram, come back over here to YouTube, and make sure you are subscribed and have that notification bell on. Obviously you don't have to have that, but you need to. So follow me on Instagram, be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then there is going to be a question for you to answer in that Instagram post as a comment on that post. So definitely want to go check it back. Definitely want to go check that out on Instagram so that you can enter into this giveaway and maybe be the lucky winner of this beautiful planner. I love this cover. I don't know why, but I am really digging the butterflies. I'm not like a butterfly person. Like, I'm not a dragonfly or butterfly person. They're cute, they're beautiful, whatever. But I'm not like somebody who likes them enough to want to give a planner like this. But I thought they were really pretty, and I'm glad that I chose this one. I actually got this one for one of my planners that I ordered as well. So beautiful. But anyways, that is that. So definitely want to go check me out on Instagram, follow me over there so that you can enter into that giveaway as well whenever you watch this. So other than that, I have several things I need to get done this afternoon. I need to post that giveaway. I need to, I printed all of my center stuff for next week for math centers. So I need to laminate those and get those cut and ready to go back to school for tomorrow. So that I'll have all that ready for next week. And then I need to maybe start wrapping gifts. I don't really want to do that. It's definitely not my favorite thing to do, but I need to before more of them start coming in, and then I just have to do all of them at one time. So yeah, I think I might start that later. I also need to sit down with my Silhouette Studio on my computer and start designing some stickers for January. I am hoping, fingers crossed, to start an Etsy shop. I know I've gotten asked that a ton because I was making my own stickers for so long. My plan is to start an Etsy shop. Now, I cannot give you a definitive date on when that will happen. All I can tell you is it's in the works, and I'm trying my best to figure out what all I need to do to get that done. There's a lot involved in it, and I want to make sure that I'm making the right steps and making the right moves, and that I'm also balancing starting that with everything else going on in my life. So just trying to kind of find that balance, make it through the holiday season, because this seems to be the crazy season, and then we will start rolling the ball with it from there. I'm hoping, if I had to kind of give you a guesstimate, I'm hoping to have it up and running before school lets out, so before next summer. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it would be up and running by March or April. That's my plan, that March or April would be my first rollout of months. but we shall see. We're going to see. And I do know already that I will be starting, I've already kind of decided some things. I will be starting with just Erin Condren monthly view. I think I am going to include the dashboard in that. So I'm going to do the monthly view and the dashboard. Right now, I have the 7x9 and the A5 planners, so I can do both of those sizes. And I'm going to look into getting the 8.5x11 planner so that I can offer all 3 sizes. But yes, we will start with just monthly view and then gradually pick up, maybe depending on how it goes, obviously, with weekly and budget kits and all that kind of stuff. So we'll kind of throw things in there as we go. But again, I don't want to give you a definitive date. I'm hoping for March or April, but it could be after that. So just kind of keep watching out and listening for the watching out. Listening out? Listening out, watching out. Neither one of those sound right now. Just keep watching and listening for updates for that to come. So anyways, though, Oscar is back in here. I'm going to go and pet him because obviously something is going wrong. I don't know what the deal is. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to heat up my laminator and get this stuff rolling. So let's go do it. Alright guys, so I got everything done. All the presents are gone. They are all wrapped and under the Christmas tree. I checked off everything that was on my little list for right now for this week or whatever. So I feel pretty good about life. I'm about to go take a shower and then I'm probably just going to sit on the couch and design some stickers for January. But I wanted to go ahead and close off the vlog here only because I know once I take a shower, it's going to be done for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can stick around for all the vlogs to come and all of my other videos I have planned. And I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.